Ooh, fancy. Fancy. How's everybody doing?
What is
Oh,
up?
the wife and kids just got home from buying teacher appreciation gifts, and now my dogs are letting everybody know that they're home.
I hear all the little barks because they're little dogs, so
Yep.
they little barks.
Yep. See, she just said I forgot. So let's
It's funny because my wife forgot too. She goes, "Don't you do that on like Tuesdays or Thursdays?" I'm like, "No, it's been Wednesday for like forever."
Can you leave me alone? Thank you. All right, so we have Ellie. Hey Ellie.
All right.
Josh. Let them out. We have Senior Twitch. Of course, Josh with all his heart faces. We have cousin Tommy. We have our lovely gentleman from the great Mexico. This is Mr. Antonio. Hope I don't know if your order arrived yet because I know the way you order it, it makes a stop before it gets to you. So hopefully it get back to you. So yeah, we got
Yeah,
Twitch, we got
hopefully you get back
Tommy,
to
Ellie, Josh,
you. It should.
Pendeco, ¿qué onda, Pendecos? Yeah. Share the stream out, all that stuff. We got a new product release tonight. Actually, more than that, we have a new hat, a new shirt, new scent.
This is
We
delivered.
have, and we also now have you. I mean, I'm an idiot for not doing this before, but you can. Uh-oh. All right, let me go check that out, Jason. Hold on. So you can also leave reviews now.
Oh no, Nino is not region
All right, so
message.
let me. Yeah, I'm logging onto the website. I don't know why it would do that because it should be available in your region, in your home.
Oh, it's not there yet. It says delivered. What the? I guess it stops
Well,
somewhere
no,
and then.
because yeah, it stops somewhere to the United States and then they send it to him in Mexico.
Oh, but does the tracking track all the way?
No, it stops to where it lands in the United States. Yeah,
Okay.
so we won't know.
So you got to let us know, Antonio, as soon as you get it. You know, not as soon as you get it, but when you get it and you smell it and you wear it and let us know what you think. I definitely want to know what you think. I'm
So,
always
Mr. Garrett?
always interested in the feedback.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find out why it's saying not available in your region. Because,
Where we're cursed, there's always something. It's
so let me try to buy it and see what happens.
always something, man. Come on.
Well, because it doesn't make sense because I didn't have to do anything like that. Like, I didn't have to set that up. Our items not currently available in your region. Delivery. Okay, so it did tell me that. Now, can you hush? Thank you. Um,
Oh, okay.
Johnny, yeah, Johnny, you talk to the folks while I try to figure this out. And I can hear you, so I could chime in.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll start with what I did this weekend. I went to another Renaissance fair this weekend, and it was the first time I ever went to the New Jersey Renaissance Fair. I've been to the Pennsylvania one, and I've been to the New York one. So it was the first time I went to the New Jersey Renaissance Fair, and it's kind of small. It's kind of small, but it has all the same things as the other Renaissance Fair, except it doesn't have a lot of the drinks, like the alcohol. They had a beer garden and all that stuff, but like when you go to like the New York Renaissance Fair, it's like a heavy. It's like it's more geared to like adults and more geared into like having meat and wine and drinks and all that stuff. But this one was like really tamed, and it was more about like the food and the costumes and stuff like that. So but one thing like about the Renaissance Fair, if you have never gone to a Renaissance Fair and you do plan to go, just keep in your mind, um, think in your head that you know what boobs look like, because when you go to Renaissance Fair, there's boobs everywhere. It's like they're just there. They're out. Every girl is wearing, even the actors, like they're all wearing dresses that just like make the boobs come out. So like, just know, just keep in mind, like, what boobs look like. So don't you stand there slack jawed looking like his boobs everywhere. And that's that's the way to rest. So I went, took the kids, the whole family went and everything like that. And it was a good
Do you
time.
normally dress up for these?
I didn't dress up this time because like it was like short notice and we didn't know if we were going to go or anything like that. So I didn't have time to put an outfit together. But like my wife crocheted an entire outfit. She crocheted a skirt. She crocheted a top. She crocheted like accessories for her hair and for her belt and all that stuff. And like, she was all done up. And same thing with my daughter. My daughter she had a dress on and she had flowers in her hair and all that stuff. And when you dress up, you get more interaction from the actors. They love to see you in costume. They love to see you interacting with everything like that. I got to hold a hawk. Like they gave me the glove and I got to hold the hawk. That was cool. And they were like, yeah, if this hawk wanted to, he could like pierce this glove and just put his talons right into your arm and all that stuff. And I was like, damn. Way to make me feel safe. You know what I mean? So I was like, you can take this hawk back now. And then they took it. Yeah, it was fun. The kids did some sword fighting. They fought in some knights, and the food was like regular, like carnival food. There was nothing really special there. That's the one thing like I would have to like critique it. They just had like a bunch of food trucks, like normal food trucks. Looks like they went out to like a pizzeria and they got like 30 plain pies and 30 pepperoni pies, and they were just selling by the slice. But yeah, the food wasn't it wasn't like food from the Renaissance time in era. Like when you order the one in New York, they have like dishes that are like from back then. And they have a lot more food. But this was a small one, so it was all right. It was good. Had a good time. Yeah, Josh, they were everywhere. They were everywhere. I couldn't even take pictures because I would be like I would be a creep if I took pictures. And like, what's big in the Renaissance Fair too? Like they have tables that sell like oils, like beard oil. They sell beard oil. They'll sell soaps. They sell like all the stuff that we sell. They sell at the Renaissance Fair, and I was like, oh my god. So I was smelling all different kinds of scents and everything like that. But they mark up their stuff so expensive. My gosh, it's ridiculous. They wanted like, I think it was like $25 a bottle for 1 ounce of oils, and like soaps were like $20 a bar. Like it was crazy. That was a lot. And they were like same size bars that we have. They're like the same size bricks and all that stuff. But they mark it all up.
There's more words. Like
those emojis. Josh has the orange hands with the little eyes.
Yeah. I mean, you could have gotten saying.
Is it fixed yet or no?
No.
I'm working on it.
Oh. But yeah, that's one weekend. I didn't really do nothing. So like we covered my weekend. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm gonna do this weekend because it's Father's Day weekend, and my wife was like, "What do you want to do for Father's Day?" I was like, "I don't know." Kind of want to just hang out, not do a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I want to just relax. As Father's Day weekend, just want to relax. I don't want to mow lawns. I don't want to, cook any meals for anybody. I don't want to mop or sweep or anything like that. Usually weekends is when I do my cleaning. That's why.
So
yeah.
Hold on. Okay, now I see what happened. Okay, I think I might have it fixed in a second. Hold on.
All right.
Boom, 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 boom,
I have been
boom.
wearing the new scent that, and now I like it. Now I like it.
The unreleased scent.
Yeah, the unreleased one.
Okay.
So I've been wearing it. This is a classic example of like when you get a scent, sometimes, and this happened to me before, even when I was reviewing. Like I would get a scent, I'd smell out of the bottle. I'm like, ooh, not a fan of this, right? But then you wear it, you give it a day, you let it sit in your beard, you let it age, and it just smells really
All right.
good.
It will work for people now.
And that's what happened with this scent. The scent, wasn't a fan of it when it, out of bottle, but after wearing it, now I can appreciate how good it smells. It smells really good.
Yes, it will work now, everybody. So share the stream, share the idea. So Johnny, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're good to go now. So let me. I want to share the site so we can show people what's up.
Okay.
So the first, the first installment, the first edition, the first item in what we're calling our Black Label series. So you will see the label is different. Johnny might have a bottle or whatever to show you, but the label is different. It's the retro beards. You can see a little bit of background on there. This is where we're introducing. If we're not going to keep it permanent, or if it's like a flashback, old school scent, it'll come back in a Black Label. Some will just be Black Label because we like the Black Label. Like maybe the upcoming new scent might be just Black Label for the heck of it. Anyways, Harvest, which is formerly known as Scarecrow. There's a slight difference in this version. It's a little bit more on the spice side due to manufacturing changes that were out of our control, but we decided, hey, Randy is gone to keep it going. So it's very close, a little bit spicier. If anyone who's had it, you basically smell like fall. You got the apple, the pear. You smell some cedar, some cider in there, some cinnamony, spicy stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit of amber, some old like mossy scent. But yeah, it's good. You smell like the holidays. So it's available. We are, as you see tonight, if you spend $50 or more, you get a free sack suds. So $12 item free. So you can try that out for free. I mean, imagine that. Super affordable, and you get a free item. Look at that. Okay, we have a couple new things too, don't we, Johnny?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. You see that?
Hats added to the site now.
Yeah, they're snapback hats. They got come in black. You can get a black and red. You get a navy and red.
I like that heather in navy.
Yeah.
I like
You can
that.
get a red, dark gray if that's your jam, silver, rest in peace Harambe, and heather and black. There you go. Right? Let's get that. Oh, what is this, you say? What is this? Is that a new shirt? Is that a new shirt? Why, yes, it is, Johnny. You can get that in black. You can get it in red if that's what fits your fancy. Cardinal, which is a softer red. Royale with cheese. You can get that. Sapphire, a little softer color. Tropical blue. I like that one right there.
Yeah, it was cool. Like
Graphite heather, like a little edgier. Irish green from my Irish fellers. Carolina blue, go Tar Heels. Sport gray, chilling on a Sunday. Sand for my beachy folks. Sky for when you're outside mowing the lawn. And an ice gray, just because why not? Yep. Yeah, so that you match up a new hat with a new shirt, or you go the old school shirt. These aren't new, but we have our soaps, right? And you'll notice, folks, do me a favor, and if you get the email, or you can do it on the site, leave a review. If you've tried the products, leave a review. Without you, we can't grow. reviews are the best thing you could do for us outside of purchasing products and sharing with your friends.
Yeah, so if you made a purchase and you like the products, just and you got some free time, jump on the site, drop a review for all that stuff. That'd be cool.
It takes a second. When you get the email, the stars are there. You just push the stars, they take you to the thing, you type a little thing, boom. Yeah, there. And this is what our soaps look like. So if you're curious, so this is the month. This is currently my favorite one. Citrus Chill, which was the most popular from the consumers. We sold out the first batch.
Yeah,
So
I
this
like
is a nice
Citrus Chill.
citrusy
That's
soap.
that's what I have in my bathroom now. Love it.
And the Electric Boogaloo. Nice little turmeric and honey vibe going there. There's some oatmeal in there.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah. But that's where we're at. So, and also get some time to read the blogs. Tells you how to fix your gritty beard butter, why there's honey in our beard wash, beards in the 60s, all that jazz. So, E, how you doing? Ellie, Randy, my man, Randy. He missed us last week because his son had a baseball tournament. No, his son or was it grandson, nephew? Someone had a baseball tournament. Forgive me for forgetting. My bad. But it was somebody in Randy's family had a baseball tournament. So he caught us on the replay.
Cool.
Yep.
And Muskie Jim from the Devil's Armpit at South Arizona. How are you, sir? You met Jim. You remember? We had lunch with him. Remember he came because he was with Bill, but he came down. He was on his way home from work or on the way to work or something.
Right.
He just drove from Tucson. Yeah. You got E-Rock poking his eyeballs out, spying on us. K-Ball. Tell him. Want your necklace? Grandson, that's right. See, I don't feel like Randy's old enough to have a grandson because he only looks 18 in his picture right there. So I don't know. Picking up from soccer. Yeah, it's hard to see from here, but picking up soccer from practice. That's nice. We yeah, so how was everybody's weekend and week so far? We know Jonnie was running around this weekend screaming huzzah.
Huzzah!
We were in Virginia Beach for the North American Sand Soccer Championship tournament. Tons of teams. They had 69 soccer fields. Excuse me, sorry.
It's contagious.
They had 69 different soccer fields. Our boys did good. One team tied for second in their group. The other one was third, fourth, third. Yeah, we had three teams. We had our college team. We had the 18 and under, and then 15 and under, right? Yeah. So that was good. I did not really get sunburnt. I just got a little crisp and no burnt. Like I have no pain, so I did really good. I stayed under the pop-up tent, which was nice. Yeah. They had a barbecue food truck, right? Thank you, E-Rock. You're so kind. We had a barbecue food truck, like I'll say maybe a few hundred yards away from where we're at on the beach. So I'd walk up there. I ate, so they had this brisket sandwich, but I got it without the bun since I'm doing my carnivore right now.
Right.
This is like the fourth time I've done carnivore because I do it in just the 30-day spurts to get a little jump start type thing. But I need to do more consistency afterwards as far as following through the better diet. But anyways, I think I had that brisket sandwich without the bun 3 times. And it was delicious. But I was like, after that, when I was looking for dinner, I'm like, I can't have another thing of brisket. I need something else.
Yeah.
I had some chicken wings with no sauce. We ate this. I don't want to say Mexican restaurant, but it was like a Latino restaurant. They had their menu consisted. They had a section that had Colombian food, Peruvian food, and some other places, and it was really good. Yeah, they do a sand soccer thing in Ocean City too, but we didn't go down. We went to Virginia Beach. Drive home wasn't that bad. We had 2 storms, one Saturday, one Sunday. The one Sunday kind of sucked because as soon as we set the tempo and stuff, storm moves in. So we had to break it down, take it back to the hotel, and then we just loaded it in the truck and we just watched. Once it resumed, we just stood out there with our little umbrella blocking the sun. Ooh, blackberry Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm gonna have to get that tomorrow morning now.
You know, Dan B. You guys all know Dan B. He is in Alexandria, 30 minutes away. We've been trying to find time for us to connect, and at least visit, grab a lunch together, grab dinner, something together. But he wanted to come up. He says, "Well, I can come up tomorrow night." Well, I have the stream, so I couldn't do that. And then yesterday, he's like, "Well, how about Tuesday night?" It's like, "I have my executive coaching at 6. I can't do it." He can't do Thursday because he's out with family all day, and then Friday he has to leave. And plus, I was gone in Virginia Beach all weekend, and he was here. So I'm like, dude, that sucks. I came all the way from Massachusetts, and I can't find time to meet up.
Yeah, it'd be the same. Like, if anybody came near me, like I don't have time. I wouldn't have time.
I try to make time.
Yeah, I would try, but yeah, it's like I've been trying to visit Joe for for a while now, and
Which that's sad because he's literally like 40 minutes away.
he's not 40. He's like an hour and change away. He's not.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
So like, but yeah, it's just like I can't get like a block of time to get over there, and it's on my list to go visit him.
E-Rock, it's funny you say that. A few days ago, I texted him saying, "Hey, you alive?" And I haven't got a response yet. He is, the entire time that I've known him, many years, a few years now anyways, he is the worst texter back. Unless you have a set of boobs, he's not texting you back. He is very, even when he worked for me, or worked with me, I hate saying for, worked with me, very rarely did I get a text back. Like, he just doesn't. And then in 3 weeks to give an, "Oh yeah, I'm doing good." Like, it's like, dude, I asked you a month ago. Now next weekend we go on vacation. We're driving up to Maine. Originally we were going to drive right by Boston, but we changed the route because we're going to make our Friday trip. We're driving straight up to Vermont to the town where the Ben and Jerry's factory is. You take a tour. So then Saturday morning I booked the tour for us. We'll do that. Then we'll have lunch and then finish 4-hour drive to where we're going in Maine. So I kind of put myself, I was thinking, well, I could stop by and see Dan for a quick minute on the trip if I don't get to see him now, but can't do that because now we changed our route. Mark Brizzle. What's up, Mark?
How you doing?
So Mark, you missed it. So there we have Harvest, which is formerly known as Scarecrow, just a touch spicier. New hat and a new shirt on the site. And all orders of $50 or more, if you add the sack suds to your cart, spend $50 or more, that sack suds comes off as free. E-Rock is saying hello, Mark. Sack suds, which has two, I was going to say flavors, but don't eat it. And don't put it on and have someone else eat it. So we have a peppermint. Yeah, peppermint is all essential oil. Little tingle to your jingle. And then the other one is like a caramel, sandalwoody, vanilla, kind of a tropical vibe to it. Josh thinks you're sexy, Mark. And do you know it? Are you sexy and you know it? Yeah. But that was my weekend. How was everybody else's weekend? Anything exciting happen this weekend for anybody? Anybody win the lottery by chance? I didn't.
I did. I won the lottery.
$5?
$10.
There's
boom.
$10
on a $5 scratch off. So made my money back and some.
Yeah, I check on him once in a while, and he's not even very active on social media. However, he is very busy. He works and he goes to school full time, so he's in big boy school now. So he's just a busy dude. So when you say trying, Mark, is it giving you problem?
So I'm trying to buy Harvest.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a new shirt, a new hat, Mark. Anyways.
Let's see.
Yeah, so I don't give up on messaging him. I just know that he's not doing it because he doesn't want to talk. He's just very busy and there's a little spacey. 1 hour of sun. Oh, rain. Okay, that would explain. I mean, if it's raining, you're not going to get much.
Oh, you have to fix it because it's as soon as I add an oil to the thing, it adds a bar of soap.
What?
It adds a bar of soap if you try to add an oil to it.
To what? Your cart?
Yeah.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does.
Not for me, it didn't. Well, I'm doing it right now.
Did for me.
Well, you're special. Nope. See,
Okay,
right there.
it's on now. But when I did it, it added a bar of soap to the order.
Did you already have a soap in your cart?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't
because
have a card at all.
nope. I've just added a bunch of different oils to my cart, and no, sir, no soap.
Well, I'm telling you.
Maybe you're just a dirty bastard, and the Lord and the beard gods are saying, "Hey, buy some soap, Johnny." So
Or
I was the first person to leave a review on our site because when it sent emails out, since I ordered from the site, I said, "You know what? I'll leave a review because I like this stuff." I was a customer. I bought it. Yeah, Garrett, I want to say is he's in Carolina, I believe. They're going to Beach Ray. I hope we don't get rain. Well, it's also we're in summer, it's hurricane season, really. So
yeah,
depending on where you're at,
yeah, careful with that, man.
yeah. I hope you don't get rain either. It'd be nice for you to have time at the beach and actually enjoy it. Um,
You get a soap. You get a soap.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you
not
don't get a soap.
yeah.
My bad.
So-
It was just for some reason in my cart I had a bar of soap. I was like, why do I have a bar of soap?
So let me ask this, and you guys in the chat as well. Is there a location or a area that you're just not a fan of? Like what I mean by this is, I'm not a beach guy. I don't mind the ocean. I just don't like the sand part of it. I'm not a beach guy. Yeah, I mean, I'll sit in the woods and chill, but I'm not a beach guy.
I'm not a beach guy either.
Now, are you an ocean guy, just not the sand, or are you both? Like, I don't like swimming in the
Right,
ocean because
so-
the shark could bite me.
Here's where I get specific about it. I like
See,
the beach,
Randy?
but I don't like the beaches in America. Yeah. Like all American
I can see
beaches
that.
are just like they're even the nice ones, I don't like them because the water's not clear. I can't see the fish. I can't see the coral. There's no coral at all. You know, the sand is coarse and rough. It's not fine. It's not soft. When you go to the Caribbean, the beach, the sand is soft. It's not coarse. There's no rocks. You can see the little fish. You can see the coral. It's beautiful.
No, that's a good question.
It's
Why
very
is
depressing.
the water more clear in certain areas than it is like for our beaches?
I don't know because I don't know.
I'm waiting for my wife to chime in because she probably knows.
I
Yeah,
don't
there's
have-
sand pollution, and it's also the stuff that's in is also the freshness of the water.
I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, they're both talking at the same time, so it's like you can't make
They're all.
The mall. You
So
know where we went to go to?
I agree because I feel like the beaches that I've been to now, Virginia Beach isn't that bad, but a lot of California, I just feel like the beaches are dirty. Like,
I don't think they're dirty. I just think like they seem dirty, but I don't think they're dirty. I think they have a lot of like
the water seems kind of. So going to Orange Beach, Alabama. I've never been there. Let me know how that is, Garrett. I've never been there. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I think they just have a lot going on in there. Like I don't think it's necessarily dirty. I just think there's a lot of like a lot of sand, a lot of rocks, a lot of debris, you know, like from plant life and stuff like that. As opposed to like when you go to Caribbean, it's clear. You know, I mean, don't go to Mexico right now. Right now, Mexico is like beaches are overrun with like algae and like stuff, and it's really smelly. But I'm talking about like Bahamas, like Nassau and all those islands over there. Those waters.
Time out.
Yeah.
Frankie J's in the hizzy. Hi, Frank. Sorry. And no, Mark, that is a lie. Unless you bought the new shirt or new hat. Now you don't own everything. There's two things. Okay, keep going.
I lost train of thought.
Oh, okay. Hey, ever knowing smartest wife of mine,
The military.
Elizabeth.
What?
Why are the oceans in the Caribbean clear, but our oceans are not?
See, I told that, but he didn't want to.
We want to hear from the lady.
It just has to do with whatever is on the bottom and like current.
It has to do with the bottom,
And
the type of
what's
water,
in
the
it.
cleanliness, the pollution.
Yeah,
The type of water,
The
it's salt water on both places.
yeah, but it's
salt water.
You gonna get
dirty or yeah.
It's salinity level. That should salt.
Yeah, well, yeah, because the Caribbean is way more salty than.
Yes, I will say the Caribbean is like when we were on our cruise and we were in the Bahamas, the water is so salty. Like you feel,
Yeah. It's just it has to do with a lot of things. The current is one of
The
them
more
because
fun
it
you have, the
stirs
better.
up stuff.
It's funny. He said there's no. That is right. You don't get to see people in bikinis in the forest very often. You can,
You
just
can.
not often.
Yeah, if there's
Yeah.
like a waterfall or like a lake in the mountains, yeah, you'll find.
Yes, I'm saying, but it's not as often. You're more likely at the beach. Yeah.
Yeah, more likely at the beach. Yeah.
Mark says Erin is the best wife ever and will be an awesome Grams. She's gonna be a non-E because Mark just says that. Because you know all the because Mark likes
She's
because
like, I
Mark,
don't know, Mark.
she knows I'm Mark. Mark's very kind and thinks that you are just the bestest ever.
Well, I appreciate him because you don't do that for us.
That's horse baloney. She's laughing. That's bullshit.
That's funny.
You see that? I'm getting picked on.
Yeah, immediately.
You're telling the truth.
The truth.
Love me.
You don't know the truth if it smacks you in the arse.
Don't tell me that I don't love you.
He doesn't know. She doesn't know. All right.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Chat.
Put me to work.
Erin is, yeah, she is the best wife ever. But I think it's hard to say like I have the best wife ever because then you're technically putting down other people's wives, and I don't think that. Like like he's the best dad ever.
Everybody's wife is their own best wife.
Yeah.
Ever, you know?
Like she's my best wife ever.
Mediocre.
I can tell you my current wife is my favorite wife.
I will agree. Johnny, I will agree. My current wife is my favorite wife. She just went like this over the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mark Brown says, I appreciate you too, Erin. G doesn't know. I think Mark's trying to, because he's single and divorced now. I think he's trying to flirt with my wife.
I have to check where my wife is because I don't want her to hear me.
Yeah.
She's like, what?
Is it a snake penis?
Yeah, she's still in the backyard. Okay, she can't hear me. So my wife can't hear me. She's in the backyard. So.
E-Rock says his second wife is better than his first wife.
Dad, how do you feel about?
So E-Rock's current wife is his best wife.
Freaking sad. We stood there and watched it for a while.
The snail.
Mark said only Erin has to deal with G-Lu. Ha ha, Mark. Funny.
One more show. See, Antonio, my wife can't hear me. She's outside. She's in the backyard. She's swinging on the bed. We have a bed that swings. And that's where she is right now. So
wait a minute, you have a bed that swings?
Yeah. I have a swing that you can it converts from
in your bedroom?
No, it's in the backyard.
Well, then your neighbors would see if that was my house, my neighbors would see a lot of naughty things. If I had a bed that swing, oh yes. And Mark Brown, yes, if you're not married, you're considered single.
It's true. By law. Like when you file your taxes, you file single.
Yeah. Mark likes pad thai. Yeah. Yeah, Antonio. Our wives are aggressive yet forgiving.
Yeah, this is true. My wife is very good.
They beat us off camera, but they want us to be able to come on camera so we can tell the world how not to treat your women.
So like just a classic example, today, she says, do you want to go for a walk? I mean, she asked me at like 6:30, and I was like, I can't. I have a show at 7, in a half hour. I got to take a shower. I got to get it ready. I get it ready for bed before the show because as soon as we get off the show, I dive into bed because I got to wake up at 2:00 in the morning for work.
Yeah.
So I told her, I have a show today. I can't. I have to get ready for bed and I have to take a shower and stuff. She got so mad at me. Oh my God. She got so mad. Face, anger, and I was like,
why?
Because she's like, I was like, what's the matter? She says, you said, I said, I want to go to walk one with you. And you told me no. So now I'm mad. And she got really angry. And I was like, but
take the kids, get some ice cream.
I was like, this, every Wednesday, it's show day. That's my day. And then she goes, well, I thought it was Tuesday and it went or Thursday. And I was like, that was only one other time when Gary had lacrosse games and shit. So we had to do it another day, So just keep track. That's how I know she doesn't keep track and she doesn't pay attention.
Tell her, put it on your calendar.
Yeah, Yeah, right.
Because I know if it's on your calendar, she'll understand.
You want me to get punched if I say that? Put you guys,
Tell
oh
her,
yeah,
tell
put it
her
on
I
the calendar. Boom.
Tell her I said, Gary's a. Tell her. Gary's
No,
on the calendar.
But yeah, it's
Yes,
yeah,
Josh.
yeah. I know it's craziness. Yeah,
He works at Dunkin'. He has the time to make
yeah.
the
I
donuts.
wish.
Sequel to the live action How to Train Your Dragon comes out.
So let's. You know what? Chat. If you worked, where's one place you cannot work because you would eat or drink everything they have?
Mm.
The director of the animated ones is a shot for shot.
It'd be
Savannah not coming over?
Taco Bell for me. Definitely. If I worked at Taco Bell, I'd be £1,000,000.
Obviously, it's not the best because
Really? That's the one out of all the places in the world. If that's the one place, if you worked, you would eat everything.
Yeah, probably. Because I go to Taco Bell a lot. So
I feel like mine would be any kind of bakery place. Anything that has baked goods, donuts, cakes, cupcakes.
yeah.
Because I don't ever get tired of that. Oh, see, so E says any restaurant.
Anyway.
Yeah, E, but you can't just say all of them. That's pretty generic. E, you're letting us down, man. Captain D's. You know what's funny? I don't know if Johnny knows what Captain D's is.
No idea.
So it's an East Coast thing, but we had them in Arizona when I was younger because my Aunt Jenny used to work at one. Captain D's is, I won't say it's identical, but it's similar to like a Long John Silver's,
Oh, okay.
if you know what that is.
Yeah, I know Long John Silver.
Oh, okay. Captain D's is similar, not identical.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Josh would eat. What is that Captain D's that you would be eating all of? Because I'd get tired of the fish. Shrimp, maybe not, but fish. Hush puppies, I eat them damn things all freaking day. Hush puppies are delicious.
Oh, boy.
I'm a big guy, G. My dad said I was born with good teeth. There you go, E. But you don't need good teeth to eat. Ice cream is soft.
I did take the kids to get ice cream today. So
Did you?
yeah. They've been bugging me for.
On a Wednesday?
It's Wendy's Wednesday. They have Frosties. I don't know if that's considered ice cream, but it's like,
Captain D's nuts. I was waiting for someone to do it.
Yeah, did you not hear me?
What?
I said my he's the captain, and
Oh.
my John is long.
I wasn't listening to you. I was
said,
listening.
My John is long, but it's not silver. It's gold.
Kellen's a smartass. He said it's gold.
Yeah.
Cap, your gold member from Ellie says, I've already worked at tempting places. Dickie's Barbecue Pit, probably in the top 3 for most dangerous jobs I worked in terms of wanting to put out. Wait a minute. All right, hold on. Ellie, I think you need to explain. Because the way I'm reading it means you working there made you extremely
No, I did.
vivacious.
You should have been eating.
Extremely interpersonal. What's some other words for that? So, Ellie, I think we need some clarification here because that's a little provocative.
What's up, Vato? She said pig out.
Hey, pig.
No.
Well, you did say right here at the bottom, put out. So he says, change my mind. I want to work where Ellie did. Just kidding. Rallies? Yeah, so rallies and checkers is the same. They call them checkers here, not rallies.
We used to have checkers here. I don't know what happened to them.
Hey, Mato, what's up? You heard him? We all know you love Big DZ. That's funny. Yeah. I get the runs from them, so that's why. Oh no, okay, that's Josh. Yeah, Ellie, that was classic. What you want to put out? Oh my God! Don't tell Mike that.
Like the food is so good.
Well, you know what's funny though? If you look at it,
Everybody's banging.
Dickie's made her want to put out. See that? Ellie, come on, you naughty birdie, you. Yeah. Kellen, shut up. He's just inappropriate. Anybody want to slightly use? Anybody want to slightly use
Hey,
15-year-old?
My son's starting to be that way also.
He slightly used, has a smart mouth, doesn't do chores very often. E-Rock wants to work from home due to
Immigration.
due to immigration raised. Okay. I keep telling you, construction jobs don't work that way. Yeah. Can I be a teleworking drywall installer? Sure.
Teleworking drywall. I need a drywall installer. I got some drywall I need to finish up around here.
Don't hire the guy that drywall makes him want to put out. You don't work for that guy. Don't hire him.
Oh man.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, all right. So who grabbed the harvest, aka formerly known as Scarecrow?
Nobody says it's on.
Anybody? Anybody? Who did? Who did? Share the word. Share the stream. Johnny's got a shiny dome.
Shiny. I got a shiny butterfly.
Kellen, did you hear that?
No.
Johnny, you don't want to hear. He's inappropriate. He should go to his room.
I said I.
Oh, I thought I read it as I can't say, but she says I can say. Yeah,
Give me a high five. You know you want to.
Johnny and no
Well,
playing
you know
draw
you
guys here and always low side.
Yeah, I
There
got
you
a
go.
high five for that one.
I mean, he's not that well. E-Rock's far from you
Yeah.
considering where he is in the state and where you are yet. So it's not far, but Jason Esser. Oh yeah, Jason Evergrad. I thought you were putting your hand up like you know drywall. I heard that. Oh, you heard that, Tommy? Cousin Tommy has ears like a what's that thing? The spy device. I forgot what it's called.
You know what, Ellie? I did once, and it was crazy. It was an experience I don't recommend for anybody.
Wait a minute. You've been dating your wife since she was like 4. So when did you have time
No,
to?
this is before her.
Oh,
This is before.
so Mark, what you missed was Ellie's hooking up with coworkers.
No, stop it.
Josh likes rallies because he poos, or E-Rock poos when Josh eats rallies. Yep. And Vato does drywall. There.
Nice.
Got it.
It looks like Jason does too. He raised his hand.
I think Jason does a little bit of everything though. He's a very handy mandy.
I tried the drywall. I'm not handy. I got frustrated. I took an entire panel and I snapped it into 50,000 pieces.
I'm better at wet wall. Drywall's hard.
Out of frustration. Yeah.
Helen, stop. Everything. I said drywall's hard and Keller goes, I'm hard. He can't say everything.
Well, drywall's hard. You gave me so much to work with, and you're lucky I didn't use other stuff. I could have said.
Cousin Tommy said, Kellen, you disgusting.
I could have said way worse.
And E-Rock said Vato is gay too. I don't think Vato. E-Rock and Vato, those two, if they were social media guys, those two should have a show together, a stream or something. I'd watch them. I mean, it would just be an hour of them making fun of each other, but I'd watch it.
You've been having, you had 2 dinners?
How'd you eat 2 dinners?
2 dinners.
You had dinner walking through Target, and then you had dinner
Wait.
after me.
I had a
Oh no.
chicken
Oh.
strips and a sandwich.
Yeah, that too. And that chicken tenders and mac and cheese and a sandwich.
Biggie.
Yeah.
How do you
Mark, Which one was your? Okay, you had 2 kids. Wait a minute. That must be
The fan.
That's got to be Meredith because you had 1 kid before her, so that has to be Meredith, right? I didn't know you guys were coworkers.
I could say now with full confidence that I would never mess with any coworker in my current job now. Yeah.
Well, 1 because Audrey would kill you.
No,
2.
they're all really not appealing. They're like every single one that works there is like not attractive.
What? They don't like frozen mayonnaise? Yeah, Meredith. I figured it was.
Definitely say that 100%.
I don't have to make fun of Vato much. All he has to do is look in the mirror. Too much funny in there already. So I'm curious, Vato and E, considering you two never met each other, how did the friendship, aka bromance, aka shit talking fest begin? Like, I'm curious of how that started.
What
Like,
if
you just,
there's-
oh, we're both Hispanic guys or Latinos that make fun of each other's immigration status. Like, I don't get it.
What if they're the same person? Oh no, okay, I don't know.
No, because I've seen both their faces.
Kidding.
What are those maps for?
That's for
That's for Coke. He likes to golf.
yeah. It was $5.
I know you all spent a lot of money on teacher shit.
A good 30 of that was just to Kellen, and he says you can just give him 20 out of the 50 bucks.
No, I said you don't have to give me any of it.
Well, he said we don't have to give him any, but he didn't spend 50 bucks. So
But
Mom even said she remembers me giving her the money.
I remember
you gave it to her once, she put it in her bra, but then we
She
give
said
it
she
back to
remembers me
you.
Giving it to her again.
I do, and I just
And now she's
No,
saying she's pretty
no.
sure she might have lost it. And I'm saying,
No.
but I only got stuff.
God bless you. I couldn't do family vacations.
I need to buy stuff for Scenario because of all the
How is the drive with your family? With your boys?
Actually, not that bad because
Is it
they
really
both
quiet?
they both fall asleep. They both crash
Oh,
out.
okay.
Ellie, you're not a square. You're more like a
circle.
hexagon.
Yeah, you felt like a circle.
Kellen, no one's talking to you. Cousin Tommy said you're not being very nice.
How?
Because you did.
What did I do?
You were born.
Oh. Yeah. How are you?
Ooh, Mark says he can guarantee that. So what do you know, Mark? Tell us, Mr. Mark. Alrighty, Rock. Take it easy. Enjoy the soccer stuff.
When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time.
See? I need to go back up. I need to go redo my setup upstairs and get away from these clowns.
You don't like us?
It was better when Kellen was not
I make
around.
the show funnier.
No, you don't.
It's a vacation time at work.
Take a vote. Does Kellen make the show funnier?
Yes.
But-
I bet there's people who
Everyone said Hafsa F and Louie. You guys. Hey, so you know, dude, my train today, my brain has been out of whack. I have. Tommy says, "Go to your room, Kellen." It's even I was trying to talk to one of my people I work with, and it just wasn't making sense. But anyways, are you watching any interesting shows right now?
Right now, no. I saw Ballerina, that the new movie. If you watch the John Wick movies, have you seen any of the John Wick movies? No. All right. Well, then you won't know what we're talking about.
No. I've been watching Yellow Jackets. Has anybody seen that?
Yeah, I told you about that.
You watched it all already?
Yeah, we're
in the second season.
Oh, okay. It gets crazy. Like towards the end, you're like, "The fuck's going on here?" So yeah,
Dude, I've been saying that since the first episode, the second episode.
Oh yeah. No, it gets worse. It gets way worse.
Yeah. So Vato found E-Rock outside Home Depot.
You be careful because like you can't even walk into home. You can't even go near Home Depot right now in certain states, man. This is crazy. There's this guy walking into Home Depot and like they didn't even say anything to him. They just grabbed him and threw him in the truck. And drove away.
You know what's funny? Like my Home Depot, there's none of that stuff's happening.
Get into the candy bag.
Yeah. Because it's not everywhere yet.
Figure out.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's not mine.
And like I use those guys, you know, like I go to home. Sometimes I go with my father-in-law and we grab like, 3 or 4 of them and
Yeah, that sounds like a commodity rather than a human being.
they do the work, They do the
It
work.
doesn't sound very nice.
They do the work good too, like real good and quick, Those guys know their stuff, man.
I don't know. So any plans this weekend, senor?
Nothing right now.
I have a full packed weekend.
I don't have anything planned. I don't want to plan anything. I'm tired. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Just want to get.
I'm gonna be outside for 12 hours standing in the heat. I'll be a Warped Tour.
Forget that. It's too.
Sure.
It's gonna be hot. Is it gonna be hot this weekend? I don't think so.
Did you buy
Well,
those?
you going to concert, so it's different.
Oh, for 2 months, I bought her gifts.
He buy his girlfriend a gift for their because they've been dating 2 months.
That's a big deal for people my age.
2 months. Yeah.
That guy, remember, I'm only a freshman.
How big of a gift? Like what was the gift?
What? Like Lego roses
And then some food. Well,
and food
No, drinks. Literally
Drinks.
And a teddy bear.
and a teddy bear.
Loads of plush. Not really.
Now, is he gonna give her the box of Lego, or is he gonna build the
Oh,
Lego?
he's putting it together. He's putting the Legos together.
And he's
Here,
gonna
you
give
can
it to
show
her?
them and you can see how tiny they are.
Oh, nice. You know, there's a house in New York, right? That their entire front is decorated in Lego flowers.
Oh,
Oh, that's dope. We have a lot of them. My wife has a lot of flowers.
what do you think of?
That's
When the
pretty,
wind blow them away.
that's pretty creative. He must get that from you.
What?
The creativity. That's a good gift. Lego flowers. You know, that girl better appreciate that.
I don't take credit for anything he does. Although my wife gives me credit for everything he does. For Kellen.
Because if you guys don't know, Gary's very creative. He's got an artistic, creative side to him. And
He said E-Rock walks a cat named Erica in a transparent backpack. Now that's funny.
It makes no sense.
Oh my god! You know what's funny is that yesterday we went on a walk and we took our cat in the cat backpack. My daughter had the cat in the cat backpack and walked
Oh
around.
my god! You have a cat backpack?
Yeah.
Like a dome so
it's
they
like
can
the
see out?
carrier. It's like to bring the cat to the vet and stuff. So instead of
Oh.
a box, it's like a backpack. So you get to wear it instead of carrying it. So you
Does it
got
have like a dome so it can see out?
No, it's all net. It's all net mesh. So like the cat can see out and can breathe and all that stuff.
Did the cat like it?
She's okay. She sits down and she just moves around. She looks at the birds and stuff. And
Because when I tried petting the cat, Stella did have nothing to do with it.
that's with everybody else. Everybody else, even my mother-in-law that comes to the house, and my mother-in-law comes to the house quite often. The cat runs away. It's the same thing. So it's not a personal thing. Mushroom houses.
I got no idea what Mark's trying to say.
All right, Mark. Yeah. It's been a while since I did some mushrooms. Yeah.
Mushrooms? You want a mushroom?
Yeah, I haven't done mushrooms in a while.
What drinks did you get?
The Starbucks things because
The Starbucks
one
Frappuccinos.
place someone told me to get to. So I can get it
Are they cold?
They can be put in the fridge. I'll put it in the fridge so they stick out.
These
What do you
guys.
Mark, when you say mushroom houses, what kind of mushrooms are they?
Like a house that looks like a mushroom or like houses that sell mushrooms?
Oh, okay. Google mushroom houses. Okay, so it's probably houses that look like mushrooms.
So I'm Googling it now. We'll show it.
What, mushroom house? It's the things from Mario. It's what the toads live. What toadstool lives in that?
Where's my
I'm having a different conversation.
Oh,
'Cause I'm looking for
These are on your bags. Check other shopping bags.
Oh, this one. Yeah, what?
there you go. You see it?
Oh wow. That's weird.
You can rent it for $5,500 a month.
That's insane. $5,500 a month. That's crazy.
Get inside of it. It's all veiny. Kellen, shut up.
What?
Nothing.
Watch what you say.
How many is mushroom house in New York? 5,500. The sack suds, is it automatically free? How does that work?
So at checkout, yeah. So if you have $50 worth in your cart and you add sack suds price number isn't included in that. So it's 50, add sack suds, you check out, sack suds will come off. I'll,
Let
I'll
me
do it.
just make
I'll
a
do a
cart.
test. I'll do a test of it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I wanna see that. Add to cart. We'll add to cart. So what? Yeah, I said oil. Add to cart. So that's 60, and then shower goods.
Yeah.
Do that. Add to cart.
Yeah, it automatically when it's in my cart. So I have 5 oils in my cart because you can do 4 oils, 2 oils, 2 butters, and a soap, and it still be more than 50. And add the sack suds, and it. So I'll show you.
Sector Suns.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh, it's
sack your.
Sax says I added bars of soap. Stupid.
No, you silly.
I'm
See,
dumb.
see how it comes off.
Can't really see it.
All right. Yeah, it comes off.
It's the Sack Suds. Sack Suds.
Sack
I added a
Suds.
bar of soap. I don't know why I added a bar of soap.
Not the soap.
You gotta sud your staff.
Yeah, we got a sud your set.
Sack Suds.
Mark has the freshest balls in New York. You don't need to worry about Mark's balls.
So, questions.
You can say that my wife is a fan of the mint.
Oh, you know what? So, Ellie, it only counts for beard oils and beard butters and soaps. The apparel side doesn't count because the apparel ships third party.
Oh, okay. So the apparel wouldn't.
So-
All right.
Yeah, so if the apparel is part of your $50, it doesn't count. It's oils, butters, and soap.
You should probably put that somewhere.
I'm telling you, Jason, I didn't add that first bar. It was just there, and I don't know why it was there. I
He
didn't do
did.
it. I didn't do it. Yeah.
Rumor has it, even the cat doesn't like E-Rock. He smothered his beer with cat food just so he feels it. Oh.
Oh my god.
All right, you figured it out.
All right.
Yeah, E-Rock, his name's E. He lives in Northern Maryland.
Is this a dude?
Yeah, it's a guy. But,
Depends on its cat.
well, it depends who you ask. Vato says he's not a guy. I feel like he is a guy. But yeah, I left the apparel out because if somebody bought a shirt and a hat and it's $50, that ships separately. So we'd have to buy. I mean, it would be very expensive to send a free item out that way. So
Yeah.
and yeah, so I just let the until we bring apparel in house. Apparel is usually excluded from any of the buy one get one type things or buy free stuff. Yeah, but E-Rock went short. Mark has a short beard now too.
Mine's full. Now it's gonna
Jonnie
go-
just shaved on Saturday.
it's
Oh,
it's full now. Now it's gonna gain length. So that's what happens. It goes.
Did I already tell you we're gonna go to the Ben and Jerry's factory?
Yeah, you're saying it in Jerry's
We're
factory.
gonna go to the graveyard and see the grave site for wavy gravy ice cream. That was my favorite flavor.
Wavy gravy.
It had no gravy in it.
Huh.
I'll show you what it was.
I don't know why it's 8 o'clock and these kids are playing outside. They should be getting ready for bed.
Yeah, kids, go to bed.
Bed. He's get ready for bed.
See, wavy gravy.
Wow.
It was caramel, cashew,
Shower.
Brazil nut ice cream with a chocolate hazelnut fudge swirl and roasted almonds. It was
Oh,
good.
wow.
That's wavy gravy. He's a comedian. Yeah,
Young Brady.
wavy gravy.
Young Brady. We should bring it back for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But
I
yeah,
don't know, Jason. I don't know. It's something that he's got to keep looking out for. He said, how often are Black Labels going to come out?
I don't think we'll do monthly just because the way our stuff's set up. We could do monthly when we get to the point where we have it already done for the sensor created for the year, and then Jonnie could just pump out products without me having to be there. That'd be the only way to do monthlies, or Jonnie create the sense and do it. Like we could do it that way too, but that would be
Big yawn.
Ellie. So if you do 2 oils, 2 butters, and a bar of soap, that'd get you there.
We could do like
that.
we could just make one for every quarter, I guess 2 or 3.
And that's kind of the plan. And keep in mind, right? So
And then maybe we release.
Even the dad beards time, right? So we're still fairly young, fairly new, still trying to gain traction.
Yeah.
Our order volume is not very large right now. So putting all the effort, time, and money it takes to pay for the stuff to make a limited run or a Black Label doesn't really pay off today, right? So we just have to be smart with it, and we'll do them once in a while. And as it grows and there's more orders, more customers, then we'll do it more often.
Makes
we
sense.
already have our next scent ready to go. I just have to order the larger amounts to mix an actual full batch of the scent blend. That will probably be something we release on our next quarter, if not sooner, because I can technically order the stuff here, make it, ship the final stuff to Jonnie. Jonnie could then make the products. Now that's kind of rough because Johnny's got to do all that work without me there helping, but we could do it that way if we had to.
Yeah, I can do it.
Vitality is coming out in September. That would be a no for me, dog. We don't have a date for that yet.
That still has to do further product testing.
Yeah. I had to order some stuff to make larger test batches. Because the first test batch, we just had small amounts for testing.
Yeah, we didn't have a full. I don't think we even had a full jar, right?
No, the next test batch, we had to have multiple full jars. So we can put some jars through certain testing processes and then others we can send out.
Yeah.
So it would take some time. So we do have an unscented oil and butter. It's called Censored. It's this guy. Here, let me show you.
Oh, yeah, we have unscented.
So this is our unscented. Mr. Censored. Fragrance free. I mean, it's unscented to the point where it's just whatever the ingredients smell like. There's no fragrance to it.
Yeah. It was cool. That is like you could take that, right, and like you just put it in your hands, and then if you wanted to smell like your favorite cologne or whatever, just do like one little spray of cologne on your hand, and then you put it in your beard, and yeah, I've done that like once or twice.
I wouldn't do that, but what you could do is, if you wanted to smell, you can add a couple drops of a scented oil to a butter and have a lighter smell. Yeah, I know. So we do have plans of adding soaps in our scents, another wash, potentially a conditioner, and some other non-beard related products. I don't have dates though. I mean, they'll happen when they happen. Essentially, our growth, just like back in 2017 with Chesapeake, the growth depends on the consumers. We're going to put some time into getting outside of the online beard world and do advertising and stuff like that and do events and, get our stuff out there. But essentially, I personally view this as 2017 starting over from fresh, because it's essentially what we're doing. So we have to get people to know us, know the real us, know the brand, and get over the idea that $12 doesn't mean it's a bad quality. Like, you don't have to pay $25, $20, $30, whatever, for a good beard oil or beard butter. You can get a great one for $12. So it's just pushing. We just have a lot of things. We just have to churn that wheel and keep growing. And we're not going anywhere. John and I are very patient, man. I mean, it'll take time. It's all right. It's folks like you that order, spread the word,
Yeah.
some reviews. Yeah, I mean, we'll have some reviews. Speaking of which, did you get that out or did you get it packaged?
You have to make a label for it.
Oh, I have to make it. So you need to send me the address.
Yeah.
We're going to do a virtual session and I'm going to show you online.
Yeah, he's show me how to make labels.
Matter of fact, we could do it like kind of like this in the studio without going live, and I could pull up a screenshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a couple reviews. We've had a lot of people order big orders. It just takes time. I'm not stressed about it. We're not in a negative financial place. The business is keeping the business afloat, so we're good.
Right.
Can't hire any Oompa Loompas right now, but we're good. Yeah.
I don't have any room for Oompa Loompas over here.
No. In doing these streams and connecting, and this is why we do this. You'll notice we don't do a whole lot of product promotion or like pushing. This is mainly just for you guys to interact with us, chat. Johnny and I will chat. We talk about your week, how's your weekend, how's life, anything exciting happening, any news you want to talk about. We could talk about products. You ask questions, we'll answer them. If you need advice, we'll give you advice. If you don't want advice, we won't give it to you. I mean, it is what it is. There's no set, what's the word I'm looking for? Hey, calm down, calmate. There's no set like agenda. We're just here for you. So we enjoy it. That's my take on it. I don't know what Johnny thinks.
Yeah. Ditto.
Oh, Josh, what did you miss? Ellie hooks up at work. Mark likes Thai food. Vato's in love with E. E likes soccer. Jason Esther does drywall. Cousin Tommy likes cats. And Kellen makes Lego roses for his girlfriend. There, that's what you missed. Did I get it all? And Antonio looks like a Viking warrior in this picture. Antonio, you look mean. Are you mean?
And you also can't forget.
We don't have a date. We're still testing.
Go give me stuff that goes.
Yeah, no date. Trust me, when we know, you'll know.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, once that's near ready, you start seeing the promo, videos and stuff like that.
And there's many of you in here that will probably get the ability to test it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mark Brown, what did you do, you knucklehead? But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I don't want to rush it.
Yeah, it can't be rushed. That's something that really can't be rushed here. Mark, I swear to God, every time you do this, it drives me nuts.
Oh, you got 2 shirts.
Okay.
See, and it did the free shipping. That's the thing, too. I can't, for whatever reason, take the free shipping off of the apparel stuff because we don't ship that.
Right.
But it's all right. The profit margin's enough to cover shipping and we'll be fine.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
It was very immersed in the part. It was, costume party. I say, yeah, you look. Antonio looks like F around and find out kind of guy. Like, don't mess with me. You know what I mean? Mark, you will probably, Jason for sure. Mark, you probably, maybe Josh, because I know Josh is a Vitality fanatic, and he would be a good person to give feedback since he loves the original. He would have a good idea of what we're going for and if it works. So,
actually wearing a Vitality now.
You are?
Yeah.
Which one?
The R2D2 one.
Oh, the light side.
Yeah, light side. Yeah.
That was a good one.
I got it because I emptied out a backpack and I was like, oh, I have a backpack full of stuff, and there was a few jars of Vitality in there. I was like, oh, sweet. So, yeah.
There's a big dent in your dome. He says, what happened? You get a dent? Top of your head?
Oh yeah,
No, that's just his bone.
that's that's the way my head is. I got a lumpy head. What do you want from me?
Josh said. Josh Big said, "Hey Johnny, your head's messed up."
Yeah, I fell.
All
when I
right.
was a baby. That was it.
With that said, we're 11 minutes past our time. Sometimes we're good, but Johnny looks tired. I know I'm tired. I want to watch some Yellow Jackets. Try
Next
to get
week,
2 episodes in.
next week we could go for longer because I won't have to work the next day. Next week I'm off.
Next week, I don't know how long I want to go because the day after that, I got to get up early and take the
Well, it's up
car
to
to
you.
get its
It's
roof ceiling replaced.
up to you.
Yeah, I had to drive to Arlington, get the Tesla fixed, come home, drive the other direction, pick up rental car for the vacation, and then come home. And then go to the store
Damn.
to get some snacks. Keep it retro. I like that, Jason. No, sir, you keep it retro. You stay cool. Don't be a fool. Yeah, I forgot what I was to say. Frankie J, you're the man. And Mark Brown. I might have some Vitalia later. I don't know. Oh, you know what? So
Gotta see if I have.
so the harvest package you sent me, it got literally as we're leaving the house last week for sand soccer. UPS was pulling up, so I flipped around and he dropped it off right to my car. Opened it, smelled it, and like, it's okay, it's a little spicy. Put it in the car. It stayed in the truck the whole weekend, in the parking garage, everything, and it wasn't cold, right? It was 80 degrees all weekend.
Yeah.
We get in the truck to go home. I open it. First of all, it's not liquid. I open it, still smooth as hell, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
that's not bad. 80-degree day in the car for 2
Well,
days.
it got shipped to you frozen because where I had left it, they put it in the freezer and they froze it.
Oh,
So I was like, oh, okay.
maybe that's it. But now I gotta test it.
so I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. By the time he gets to his house, it'll thaw.
Hey.
It'll be good, But it was literally
Antonio, you don't look mad anymore. Now you look like a happy guy. There you go. Yeah.
It's a nice
All right.
thing.
Well,
it's pretty.
and yes, I know the word crew is overused. A lot of people use it. We had the Chesapeake crew back in the day. Retro crew, hashtag retro crew, hashtag community, hashtag just be nice, right? So
If we ever do a retro beard meetup, everyone has to dress in
you know what?
retro
I think
clothing.
give us a year or two. We'll have a retro meetup party where everybody has dressed like retro 80s style, 60s, 70s. We'll pick a theme, right?
Yeah. Zoot suits.
Yeah.
That'd be
All right. So with that said, everyone have a good night. Thank you for joining us. We deeply appreciate all of you. I look forward to Wednesday nights. I mean, I look forward to talking to you guys. So it's fun. I don't look forward to my family being the peanut gallery behind here talking shit to everybody.
Peanut gallery.
It's funny. Yeah. Throw peanuts at them. But yes, with that said, have a great night. Okay, last one. That was a good one.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was in the same freezer.
yeah.
Made it funny.
All right. So you guys have a good night. If you have any questions, whatever, hit us up. We DMs and the PMs. We're here.
There you go.
Johnny, you have a good night. Sleep, buddy.
Have a good night, everyone.